Fisher Cats. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Blake Snell. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 3. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Raines.
And that one almost hit him. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. See you later. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So one out, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Snell maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And Swanson is set down.
The center fielder, number 4, Kittel Marquez.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ryan Sandberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And there's a foul ball. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 2. On the ground. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in for a strike.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swung on, belted. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And a foul ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Outside corner for a strike. Snell, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was.
De La Cruz. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Back at right field. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins.
Walker.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Yamamoto sends him packing.
Batting 6.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, left side, Rains. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. This one in the air, right field. Yelich should have it. He's got it. And that is out number. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Snell back to work. That one ripped. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Tim Raines now at the plate.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
0-1.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's to third. Fires over to first. And that's an out. And here comes Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1.
Dansby Swanson.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. There's the strike. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. This is Corbin Carroll.
Stop playing, man.
First pitch misses. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So now back to the top of the order.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Travis Bazzana. That one hammered center field. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Marte makes the play, and that is the inning.
Always get me going late, man.
As we go to the top of the 4th, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, number
Ryan
23.
Sandberg will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0. Ortiz over at first with 1 away. In the dirt.
2-1.
The changeup missing. 3-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Varitek stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Josh Young. Caught looking his first time up. Inside. Ball one. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. And now 3-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Christian Yelich. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fought off foul. Got him looking. And he's registered 3. Back here on the south side, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bouncer to Young. Young tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
The right
fourth.
fielder, number 32.
2 outs, base is empty.
Walker
Jenkins getting ready to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
To the right side.
God, man.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
God, man.
Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Bazana. And he'll be safe at first.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's grounded out a couple of times. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. The throw in. To second, 2. Tries to get back and save. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate.
Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away.
That's crazy.
Hard hit, right side. Sandberg gets it to first. And that's the third out. Back at right field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Just missed.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Robin Yount, the next to hit.
Robin Yount.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is out of play. Outside. And it's 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carroll gets under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jason Varitek digs in now. And the first offering is not close. He caught it behind his back. And they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Yamamoto back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1 ball.
Throw to second, and great jump. Carroll stands at second with no outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead, and then
now this one gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. He is safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Slings it across, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here on the south side, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Yelich at the dish. This one smacked out to left center. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. That one inside. Look out. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Struck him out looking. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. And that one in the air center field. Marte makes the grab, 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swinging a foul straight back.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So now the DH spot, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. There's your strike. Bautista, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mantle under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Ketel Marte. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a 1-2 again. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. It's 4-1. One out, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
Ball 1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That's ripped. Base hit. Sandberg on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Man, that ball got far away from the catcher, but they still had time to throw out the runner trying to advance. Not pretty.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Mantle going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the inning, and now Mickey Mantle. The Fisher Cats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Young makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat automatic.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Travis Bazzana will hit next. On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. ripped, but it curls foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. There goes the runner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. The tying run at the plate. This one driven deep. Way back there. And it's gone. We are tied. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. And we are starting over. It's 4-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted.
Dang, no. Shit.
Get out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Headed towards the corner. Yelich running hard. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Jeter checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Drilled out towards left center field. That's carrying. Banks off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in. But he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Mookie Betts looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Hard liner. And it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Picks himself up at RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. And a foul ball. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We go to the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Brash back to work. In the air, center field. Mantle settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman, and they're down to their last out. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Bogey Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
Yelich goes, squirts away a little bit. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. One strike away. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.